Hey guys, today for our writing assignment, we're going to talk about writing a descriptive essay. And I know those are big words and they sound like crazy, like what? A descriptive essay? I don't know what that is. I'm about to tell you what that is. And it's very simple. An essay is just a story. If I say, I want you to sit down and write me an essay about your favorite pair of shoes, you're going to write me a whole story about your favorite pair of shoes. If I tell you I want a descriptive essay, that means I want an essay with lots and lots of details. I want to know everything about your favorite pair of shoes. I want every detail, what color they are, what the shoelaces look like. Do they make you run fast? Do they hurt your feet? Are they too big for you, too little? What does the bottom of them look like? Every little detail about your favorite shoes. So we're going to read this writing prompt together. It says writing prompt, descriptive essay. As you write your descriptive essay, be sure to use a lead sentence to introduce your topic. And our topic today is going to be to write about your grandparents because it's Grandparents' Day. And if you don't have grandparents, you can write about your favorite family member. Maybe you have a favorite aunt or an uncle or a cousin. When I was growing up, the neighbor lady that lived right next door to me, she wasn't my grandma, but she did so many nice things for me, and I loved going to her house, and she would always have little treats for me and do special things for me. So you could write about someone like that is not maybe really your grandparent, but they act like your grandparent. That counts. So we're going to write about our grandparents, and it's going to be a descriptive essay. So that means I want details, details, details. So right here it says use a lead sentence to introduce your topic. That means I want the first sentence to really tell me what this whole story is going to be about. So if I was writing an essay about my grandparents, I would write about my Mimi. She was my grandma and I loved her so much and I called her Mimi. And maybe my lead sentence would say, I love to go visit my Mimi because she always makes me homemade chocolate chip cookies. That's a great lead sentence because that tells me I'm about to hear a whole descriptive essay about Mimi and her delicious homemade chocolate chip cookies. So the lead sentence gives me a couple of little details about what the story is going to be about or the essay. Right here, number 2 says write an introduction that tells about the place. So after you write your lead sentence, you need to keep going with a little introduction that kind of tells me about the place that I'm going to be writing about or the person. So let's say I'm writing about my Mimi. I'm going to say my lead sentence, my Mimi always made me homemade chocolate chip cookies. And then I can go on to describe her house. I loved going to my Mimi's house. She had a big 2-story house. She was always baking in her big, huge kitchen. Her kitchen had yellow cabinets in it. I loved going into her kitchen because it always smelled so delicious. And she was always baking chocolate chip cookies. My favorite. So the whole body of my essay is going to be about details about me visiting my Mimi and all the reasons why I love to go to my Mimi's house. Right here it says use details, descriptions, and examples in the body. That means I want details, details, details. Tell me everything about your grandparents. Your essay should be at least 4 or maybe 5 sentences or more. Describe what their house looked like. Describe what they look like. Describe why you love them. I would put I love my Mimi because she cooked for me. She played games with me. She would let me come stay at her house in the summer. She had all kinds of animals. She would take me to feed the animals. We would cook stuff together in her kitchen. Excuse me. All these are, all these are descriptions and details that are going to go in the body of my essay, explaining exactly why I love my grandma. So the last thing right here says add a conclusion that wraps up your topic. So first you did your lead sentence, which just first sentence that told me a little bit about what you were going to write about. And then in the body of the essay, you gave me all the details. why you love your grandparents, what fun things you do with your grandparents, where you go, what they cook for you, all the details. And then we're going to add a conclusion that wraps up your topic. So if I was still writing about my Mimi, I might say, in conclusion, I miss going to my Mimi's house. I wish I was a little girl again and could go back to my Mimi's house and eat some of her delicious chocolate chip cookies. They were the best cookies I've ever had. Period. So that could be how I wrap it up. I've told you all the reasons why I loved my Mimi. I've told you all about her house, her big kitchen with the yellow cabinets, the delicious cookies that she would bake me all the time. I've given you all the details about about my Mimi, and then I wrapped it all up saying I wish I could be a little girl and go back to my Mimi's house, walk into the beautiful kitchen with the yellow cabinets, and smell the delicious chocolate chip cookies. So that kind of wraps it all up and brings your story to an end. So that is what I want you guys to do in your journals for me today. I want you to write a descriptive essay about your grandparents. And when you finish writing it, and go back and reread it. And if you need to make some changes, do that. Make sure you have a lead sentence. Make sure you have several sentences with details, 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 details. And then make sure that you wrap it up and have a conclusion. And when you get all that done in your journal, what are you going to do? Take a picture of it and send it to me. I can't wait to read all of the amazing stories about your grandparents. So good luck.